the need for caution and the need for M23 and its supporters to disarm and withdraw from the Goma airport and other occupied territories.
M23 has been fighting us for quite a long time, and we know that they have a lot of support from other countries, several countries. So those ones who are fighting us is for minerals. We know the game.
Central Africa is in the grips of war, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo is under attack. On one side is the Congolese army, which is worn down, demotivated and demoralized. And on the other side are rebel groups, led by the M23 or March 23rd movement fighters. The rebels have been on a blitzkrieg, capturing villages overnight and toppling the Congolese army's defensive positions in major towns within days. The rebels continue to advance, with help and backing from the Democratic Republic of Congo's neighbor, Rwanda. So why is the Democratic Republic of Congo fighting another war? And what do the rebels want? These are a handful of rebel groups that are fighting in the Democratic Republic of Congo. But they are led by the biggest groups, which is known as the M23 rebels. After key advances in the east, the M23 rebels have captured a number of key cities and towns. The fighting first started in January, and within weeks, the rebels captured Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo's North Kivu capital, Goma. Then the rebels marched south, capturing Kavumu and South Kivu's capital, Bukavu. They have now pledged to march to the capital, Kinshasa, which is almost 2,000 kilometers away.
We have come to work for the people. We are not here to steal. Those who stole from you have fled. The thieves are in Kinshasa. They stole from us through the taxes, these daily liars. So we ask you, as you are already freed, would you like us to stay in Goma? No, where do you want us to go? Kinshasa. Where should we continue to? Kinshasa.
The M23 rebels continue to dominate the battlefield, despite being outnumbered by a superior Congolese army. The rebels are nearly 8,000 fighters strong and are supported by around 5,000 Rwandan soldiers. On the other side is the 100,000 strong Congolese army, backed by 11,000 foreign troops, including mercenaries from France, Belgium, Belarus, Algeria, and Romania, and soldiers from allied southern African nations, including Uganda, Malawi, South Africa, and Tanzania. Yet the Congolese army continues to surrender and flee its positions. Many, including the foreign fighters, have been captured by Rwandan troops. Nearly 3,000 Congolese troops are dead. And the death toll of allied African soldiers continues to rise, as Uganda, Malawi, and South Africa threaten Rwanda with an all-out war.
Our nation is in mourning for these brave souls who lost their lives in defense of our brothers and sisters in the Eastern DRC. On behalf of the people of the Republic of South Africa, I offer my profound and deepest sympathies to the families of our fallen soldiers.
We are all very, very concerned about an open regional war in over Eastern DRC. And this we reiterated the need for caution and the need for M23 and its supporters to disarm and withdraw from the Goma airport and other occupied territories.
But who are the M23 rebels? Why are they being supported by Rwanda? And most importantly, what do they want? The M23 are an ethnic Tutsi militia who took up weapons to protect the rights of the minority group. The group was created in 2012 and they immediately launched a war against the Democratic Republic of Congo, capturing Goma. That too with just 300 fighters. They were forced to withdraw after the United Nations deployed international peacekeeping forces in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The UN, the US, and the Democratic Republic of Congo have accused Rwanda of supporting the M23 rebels, though Kigali has always denied. And although there are enough connections that hint at the M23's Rwanda connection, which can be traced back to current Rwandan President Paul Kagame, born to a Tutsi family in southern Rwanda, Kagame has been the president since the year 2000. But his rise was decided in the year 1994. The origin of the current fighting and the previous wars in the Democratic Republic of Congo can be traced back to the 1994 genocide in Rwanda, where the majority ethnic Hutus massacred nearly 800,000 ethnic Tutsis. The genocide ended when the Tutsis formed their own militia and fought back. The Tutsi force was commanded by none other than Paul Kagame, Rwanda's current president. Since then, he has launched multiple military campaigns, including the First Congo War from 1996 to 97 and the Second Congo War from 1993 to 2003. Kagame is now calling for the eradication of any Hutu militias that are in the Democratic Republic of Congo. He's also responded to threats from South Africa, Uganda, and Malawi and accused them of being the quote-unquote occupiers of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
He's also there pretending to be playing a peacemaker role, and he has a force that has been fighting alongside FDLR and has been fighting the M23 on the instructions of Tshiskedi, because these are people who are not supposed to be in Congo, that these are from Rwanda, or the M23 are not Rwandans, please.
The Democratic Republic of Congo's president Felix Tshiskedi has accused Kagame and the M23 rebels of starting this war. And the Congolese president claims Rwanda wants to capture the mineral-rich Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo and the West have accused Rwanda of using the war to loot Congolese minerals in the East. The country's eastern region has abundant reserves of gold, diamonds, tungsten, copper, and cobalt. These minerals are spread from northern Kivu's Goma all the way south to the Katanga province. And Kinshasa says it has proof that Rwandan troops are looting minerals from the eastern part of the country.
Again, as I said, this is a war for minerals. It's not a secret to anyone. Since we came to the power here 7 months ago, we have conducted some reforms. And those reforms include the mining sector. And this sector just shown that more than 1,000 private companies, are operating in the mining sector, exploiting millions of US dollars every month. The minerals are going through neighboring countries here and go throughout the world. So those one who are fighting us is for minerals. We know the game. Not only here from Rwanda, but also from many countries over the world.
However, Rwanda has denied the allegations and reaffirmed that it is ensuring the safety of ethnic Tutsis. And as the M23 rebels advance, the African Union has accused Rwanda of trying to break up the Democratic Republic of Congo and capture the eastern regions. Though Rwanda has denied these allegations, the M23 rebels have declared that they will replace the government in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
When the old regime was in power, it was a jungle. It's been 60 years that you've been living in this. 60 years is too much. We are going to clean up the disorder left over from the old regime. We know this will take time. If we work together, it's possible.
Rwanda and the M23 rebels remain unwilling to back down. The Democratic Republic of Congo is turning to its allies for support. If the war doesn't come to an end, Africa could be staring at another all-out regional war. With South Africa, Tanzania and Malawi rushing to save the Congolese government, but will they be able to stop the march of the M23 rebels towards Kinshasa? And will the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda ever be friendly neighbors? Or will they remain stuck in a loop of war and revenge?
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.